Wonder Books, where every story comes with a lesson. Remember to subscribe for more amazing stories every day.
Clover's Curiosity Quest. In the peaceful village of Mossvale, nestled between whispering woods and rolling hills, lived a bright-eyed girl named Clover Nibbin. Clover wasn't like most of the other children in her town. While they loved games and racing through meadows, Clover had a different kind of love. She loved to ask questions. How do clouds float? Why do crickets sing at night? What makes bread rise? Her questions never ended. Some villagers smiled and tried their best to answer, but others sighed, saying, "Clover, just play like the others." Clover tried to stop asking questions, but it felt like holding her breath underwater. Her curiosity bubbled up whether she liked it or not. One rainy afternoon, while exploring her grandmother's attic, Clover stumbled upon an old wooden chest labeled "To the Wonder Seekers." Inside was a dusty book titled "The Notebook of Never-Ending Wise." She opened it carefully and saw hundreds of questions written in swirling ink. Why do leaves change color? What's beyond the stars? Can fish dream? At the bottom of the first page, a message was scribbled, "Every answer brings a new adventure. Keep asking." Clover's eyes sparkled. She felt like she'd found a treasure, not gold or gems, but something even better, permission to wonder. From that day on, Clover made it her mission to learn something new each day. She visited the town library, asked the baker why dough rose, watched ants carry food in lines, and even wrote letters to scientists she read about. She didn't just read books. She lived her questions. Her classmates, at first puzzled, began joining her little investigations. Clover showed them how caterpillars turned into butterflies and how rainbows appeared after storms. One day during class, the teacher asked, "Who can explain how shadows are made?" Dozens of hands shot up, including Clover's. The girl who once felt odd for asking too much was now the one others turned to for answers. But Clover didn't want to be the smartest. She wanted to keep learning. She had discovered something magical. Learning never really ends. It grows with you like a tree, branching into new and exciting places. Years later, Clover Nibbin became Mossvale's youngest ever inventor, building a wind-powered lantern that helped farmers work at night. But more importantly, she started a club called the Wonder Seekers, where kids of all ages could gather to ask wild questions and explore big ideas. And in that club, on a wall covered in questions, hung a familiar note. Every answer brings a new adventure. Keep asking. Moral of the story: curiosity isn't just about finding answers, it's about staying excited to learn, even when the world says to stop asking. In Clover's Curiosity Quest, we see how questions open doors to discoveries, spark imagination, and connect people through shared wonder. When Clover followed her curiosity, she didn't just find answers, she inspired others to explore too. Learning isn't something we outgrow. It's a lifelong journey, and every question is a new path waiting to be walked. Fall in love with asking, exploring, and growing, because wonder is where all great adventures begin. The end.